Good morning. It is time to catch the ferry. I've made it to the ferry. I think I'm very early. I've already been here for like 20 minutes. I made breakfast in the bag, I made a coffee, and now I'm just waiting for the ferry. So originally I booked a ferry for 6:15 and then I realised I booked a flexi ticket so I can go plus or minus 4 hours. So I thought I'll sleep in a little bit extra and get the next crossing. So it's currently 7 o'clock. This one leaves at about 7:50, I think. I don't even think it's here yet. I can't see the ferry that I'm getting on. So, oh, there's a ferry pulling up right now, so I guess once everyone gets off and then we get on. But yeah, it's all pretty straightforward so far. You just follow the lane, show your passport, show your ticket, they tell you where to go, and then you wait. I guess it's going to be just as straightforward getting on, but last time I got the tunnel, so it was nice that you can stay in your vehicle with the tunnel, whereas this one I think you've got to abandon the van and I don't know, go for a wander, I guess. Yeah, looking forward to it. Today I've got a lot of driving to do, so that's why I decided to choose the later one, get a bit of extra sleep, and then I'm just going to kind of drive for I think 3 or 4 hours through France and straight to Switzerland, so should be a fun day today. So I'm now in France. I've been driving for a few hours now. Well, it feels like forever, but I think it's only been probably not even 2 hours. I've stopped at a service station, filled up on fuel, and I'm gonna have some lunch and chill here for a bit. And then I will kind of finish the journey for today. I want to try and get 4 hours done, maybe even a bit more. Because tomorrow night I've got a campsite booked in Switzerland, so I need to be in Switzerland by tomorrow late afternoon so I can make the most of the kind of campsite that evening. So a couple more hours today and then another big push tomorrow, and then we're on to the more exciting stuff. So today might be a bit boring, but just thought I'd kind of show you what the journey's like, because it's just going to be a lot of driving. If you don't already have an air fryer in your van, definitely need one, because it's honestly a game changer. Toasties, chips, anything, air fryer. Another 2.5 hours I think driving done. I'm just going to take a break for a bit because I don't want the van to overheat. So I thought it was a good idea to just take some breaks every now and then. Because I don't often do drives of more than like 3 hours really, so yeah. Don't want to just push it and ruin the whole trip by driving and driving and driving and not stopping at all. So I've stopped here. I'm going to chill. I'm literally just going to lay by, chill for maybe an hour or so, and then I'm going to drive for 1 more hour and then stop wherever I end up after that hour. Probably just a rest area or lay by, because I really don't want to go any further off of the motorway or road that I'm going on, because even if I try to find a nice spot and it's like 20 minutes off of the motorway, doesn't sound like much, but 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back adds a whole 40 minutes to an already like 9-hour journey to where I need to be tomorrow. So yeah, time to chill for a little bit. Right, I've been working for about an hour or so editing my last wedding gallery of the summer, which I really wanted to get done before I started the trip, but I didn't manage to get it done. But I've just finished this exploring, so I'm glad that that's finally done and now I can enjoy the trip and not have to worry about any kind of big work things. But I thought I'd take this chance to kind of explain a bit more about my plans, where I'm going, what I'm going to see, as this video isn't going to be very interesting, apologies. I will continue vlogging today. I mean, today's almost over, but I'll continue vlogging the rest of the journey to my first stop and my first night at the campsite for this video. I've decided to go with a campsite in Switzerland because I'm kind of jumping ahead with the plans there, but yeah, I'm going to Switzerland, staying at a campsite for the first 2 nights because I just saw that wild camping was not kind of tolerated very much in Switzerland, so I booked a campsite that's near some of the areas that I want to visit for 2 nights, and then I'll probably try and wild camp a little bit after that, but the first place I'm going is quite touristy, so I don't want to risk it. So here's the plans I've got so far. So I'm using this website, which I absolutely love by the way, to organise my trip, and this is all the places I've got pinned so far. I've not fully detailed everything out yet, but yeah, this is my huge list of places to visit, and then I've got kind of, you have the itinerary of every day. So this is the first few days. I'll show you Saturday, Friday, which is tomorrow, so Friday I'll arrive at the campsite, and then I'm going to Lauterbrunnen, I don't even know how to pronounce everything, and Grindelwald, and I'm going to stay in that area for a couple of days, do a few hikes and all of that. But yeah, let's look at the map so you can see a bit more about where I'm going. It's annoying I can't make this map full screen and get rid of this, but anyway, I'm going to head to Switzerland, do these places here, and then head across to this area, visit these places, and then I'm going to come down here into Italy, and come down here into Italy, and then I've actually got a flight back to the UK because I'm shooting a wedding. Well, so I'm flying back from Milan, leaving the van here for a couple of days, and then I'll head fly back, and then I'll head this way, visit a few mountainy places on the way, and then I've got a week or so in the Dolomites, and I'm hoping it's not too snowy when I'm here so that I can be up high in the mountainy areas with the good viewpoints, and then after the Dolomites I'm heading down to Venice because I've got another flight to catch to Greece for something, and then I'm leaving the van there, coming back. It always happens that you plan something and then everything else, like this part of my year was completely empty, planned this trip, and then suddenly everything else started happening at the same time. So I've like got 2 occasions in only 5 weeks where I'm just going to abandon the van, fly back to wherever I need to go, and then come back to the road trip as if it's no big deal. So anyway, after that I'm going to go into Slovenia, which I'm really excited for. I've got loads of places to see here, but I'll probably only do that again in a couple of days because in this national park here it's not very easy to wild camp. So that's as far as I've got planned, and then I'll probably go through Austria, maybe visit 1 or 2 places in Austria, and then I'll probably go into Germany because by then it'll be first kind of week in November, and I think mountains and the foresty area, not mountains, and I think castles and foresty area in Germany will be pretty amazing by then. So yeah, that's my plans. I just thought I'd kind of give you an overview and a rundown where I'm going. Lots of mountains, hopefully it's going to be autumn colours soon. I've kind of broken it down into countries, so this week I've got Switzerland, then after that will be Italy, and then after that Slovenia, and then Austria and Germany. So I've got 3 or 4, I don't know what I just said, different kind of areas. So Switzerland I don't think will be fully autumn yet. I think it's going to still be not warm but still a little bit summery, I'm hoping, and then hopefully by the time I get into Italy it will start being autumn and a lot more kind of orange on the trees, and maybe a little bit of snow on top of some of the mountains in the distance, but not where I'm driving. That would be great. and then Slovenia will be full on autumn, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, I've been working for about an hour or so now, so I'm gonna tidy up the van that's got stuff everywhere now, and then drive another hour before it gets dark quickly, and then I'll probably stop for the night and yeah, sleep, because I've just been staring at the road all day. Definitely need to sleep soon. Good morning. I didn't really film much last night. I arrived I'm literally at a service station. I will show you the spot when I leave. I don't want to open the doors because it's cold outside. But yeah, I arrived last night about 8 o'clock and I just went straight to bed. I was exhausted. Anyway, this morning I have made a coffee. I woke up at 7 o'clock. It was like 5 degrees outside and the diesel heater was saying inside it was 10 degrees. I didn't have it on. So I woke up at 7 o'clock, turned it on and didn't get out of bed for another like 20 minutes until it warmed up. I'm already obsessed with the diesel heater. How satisfying is it when you fry an egg and the pan is left basically clean? Look at that. No need to wash it. Ready for next time. Window's a bit steamed up. I forgot to bring I've got a water hoover, which is so good, and I forgot to bring it, so that's annoying. Might have to try and find one along the way somewhere because they are so handy. I've currently got the blowers on, hopefully I can demist it better. But this is where I stayed last night. Not every night is going to be a glorious stop, so this did the job. It was actually so quiet for a service station car park. I love that outside of the UK they don't put restrictions on all of their car parks. Like, there's no, well, I'm hoping not anyway, there's no signs to say you can't stay here, so pretty good. 4 hours to go, so let's start the drive. So I'm now in Switzerland. Apparently I was going to stop before I got to Switzerland and either do like a stock up of groceries, and also because I needed to buy a vignette for the tolls, I was going to stop before I got to Switzerland, but for the last hour there's been no service stations or anything, so I just kept driving and now I'm in Switzerland apparently. I stopped at the first petrol station I saw and I've now got a vignette, so I need to stick that to my windscreen. Also, I realised I've been filming with this in the background and it looks a right mess. I keep forgetting to fix it. I've got, it's from where I had a leak in the door and I had to take everything off to fix it, and I've yet to re-carpet it. So I've got the carpet and the glue. I'm going to try and get it done today or tomorrow, hopefully. I keep saying that, I haven't got it done yet, so apologies for the ugliness of that. vignette is now on, so I can now hit the road again. I found a supermarket that's about an hour and a half away, so it's like on the way to the campsite, and it's an Aldi, so hopefully it's cheaper, but yeah, gonna stop there and then head to the campsite. Finally made it to the campsite. Made it here about 3 PM I think, after I did my shopping and went to get some more fuel. It is an absolutely stunning campsite. The campsite is like right on the side of the lake. It's a real shame that none of the spaces on the side of the lake are free, and like because it was fully booked, and when I made the reservation online, he was like, there's no lakeside pitches left, and I was like, that's fine, standard will do. But you can't really see the lake because all of the motorhomes parked in the way, so that's a bit of a shame. But anyway, I just needed a campsite because Switzerland is hard for wild camping in this area particularly, so it'll do the job. And it was about £20 per night, which wasn't too bad. The sun is out, which is amazing. It feels like summer. It's so nice. I think I'm going to go for a swim because I've seen some other people go swimming. Usually I'm like the only crazy British person going swimming in the cold water, but I've seen a few other people swimming, so I'm going to give it a go. It's probably going to be freezing, but let's go. Scared me. That cat just scared the hell out of me. I've come into the town near the campsite for a little wander. Feels like a bit of a ghost town, to be honest, but there's some pretty amazing views around here. I just walked up these stairs. I think it's entrance to a museum that's closed. Or a clock. As I was saying, it's not very busy around here. I mean, I don't think it's a massively touristy town, but that's one of the benefits of travelling in October. Well, just any off-season really. It's pretty quiet, not many people around. They've got a piano in their garden. I wonder if they ever play it. What was I saying? I get very easily distracted by random things. Anyway, I'm just walking back to the campsite, but I think I might finish this video there because you'll have to come back for the rest of Switzerland. You got a little sneak peek there, but I mostly just wanted to kind of show you the journey and explain a little bit about the route and what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll see you all next week with another video of exploring Switzerland Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below, do a like, subscribe if you want to see any more of my videos. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so yeah, do other things that would really help me out. See you next week.